Welcome everybody back to Boostin Motion, guys, and today once again we are with the Q50 and we're going to be taking off the bigger brakes, the BBK. Hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boostin Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. So welcome back everybody. So as I said and tell you guys, once again we're continuing to mod the Q50. So you guys know that I already built this BBK kit for relatively cheap. This was like, I got this kit done, painted myself, installed it myself, rotors, everything, for about $550, $600. So knowing that they're gonna be either fixing the car or totaling it, doesn't matter what happens, this car is still going back as a lease because it is what it is. So I want to get my money back. So what I'm going to do today is pretty much put the regular stock non-sport calipers on the Q50, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it because it actually should be a lot quicker than doing it stock. And plus, guys, you like this type of content, so let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so I already got the car up on jack stands. Got to see some other damage here too, so we'll see how clean this car comes out if they do choose to fix it. But you guys already know I went back to stock wheels. I already took off the air intakes and the blow valves and everything down here. So if you guys want to see those videos, take a look up there. Take a look at the mod in the car. But also on top of that, gotta get these BBK off. The car's been sitting for probably almost a week now, so just want to take off as much parts as I can before it goes to get repaired. And yep, so I'll tell you guys what to do. Make sure that you have a proper, safe work area. Unfortunately, mine is still always in the street. And just let's get this started. All right, so I started setting everything up. New rotors over there. Try to have a clean work area. Old calipers here. Same thing on that side. We're gonna try to see if we can knock off the fender tank at the same time, but we'll see how that works out. But yep, let's get started from the rear. We're gonna do here first, there first, then we're gonna go to the driver's side, and then finally the passenger driver rear. Let's go. If you guys want to know, you need a 19mm to remove the bolt that connects to the back caliper, and a 23mm socket to take off the front calipers, and the 19 for the rear. That's if you want to remove the whole assembly itself. Then after that, this should be pretty much easy to knock off. All right, let's go. All right, guys. So this banjo bolt, so you guys will know, is a 14mm banjo bolt right here. I'm trying to get it to zoom out, but it's just not. But this is a 14mm banjo bolt. Remember, when you're putting on the BBK, you have to get the shorter banjo bolts, because these ones are the OEM ones, the original ones on the non-sports are too long. They're actually a little shorter. But I'm gonna swap back over to the shorter ones. I mean to the longer ones that come with the OEM. Same thing for all four corners. All right, guys, so I want you to see the difference between the two. The shorter banjo bolt is used for the BBK, and the longer banjo bolt is used for the OEM. You should change the washers out, copper washers, if you want to. They're crush washers. Well, not really crush washers, but they're copper washers. It's up to you to change it. I'm not. And pretty much I'm gonna have to cut this off, because I only did this because it was hidden behind the bigger rotor, but because now I put the smaller motor you see it in, that looks stupid. So I'm gonna end up cutting that. Maybe not today, but in the future I'm gonna end up cutting it really short, really low, that you don't see it at all. But yeah, so this is gonna go back on. And also look at this neat little trick I told you guys about. Right now the brake fluid isn't really coming out. Why? Because when you press on the brake pedal, I use like a little I use the breaker bar from that, push the seat to push the brake pedal just a little bit, like this, an inch or two, it like locks the fluid in. So yeah, you lose a little bit of fluid, so you don't have to do no crazy amount of bleeding. But anyways, let's move forward to the front one. We're pretty much already done here, and let's get that done. All right, so took off the front rotor relatively quick. The same process applies to the BBK. Going on this rotor now. This, I didn't cut the shield, remember, I just pushed it back. So this one will be perfectly fine. But outside of that, this one's relatively easy too. Once again, the banjo bolt, I'm gonna change it out. And I was only on this about maybe 5 minutes. So let's hurry go and let's move forward. Alright guys, so this side is now complete. I'm just going to open this bleeder valve, let a little bit of fluid out. You could also pump the pedal to actually push it out too, but because of this method, if you open it up, pretty much the air, the pressure that's already in there is just going to start seeping out, and it'll just start dribbling out slowly. Try to protect the earth, put some stuff, some cat litter and everything on there. I'm gonna put some cat litter down here to clean up the mess, but I'm gonna do that on both sides. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not even going to show you guys the other side because it's the same thing. I don't want to make the video really long if I run into any problems. But outside of that, it was really easy to do. Pretty much a brake and rotor change. Putting this back on was annoying because it's so heavy, the unit itself. So I just put on the bracket first, this is this part, and then I put on the piston. It was just a little bit easier to do it that way. But outside of that, let me just fast forward to pretty much where I'm finished, and yeah. So, yep, this part is done, this one's finished. Passing this beat up car over here, and we're gonna move on to the last one, and I love it. Just to let you guys know, whenever you're trying to remove the rotor off the rear one, you can't have the handbrake on. The handbrake has to be off when you remove the rear rotor. Okay, so I had a technical difficulty. So this jack failed. Literally it failed. I had the jack about 6-7 years now. It's about a 1.5 ton. Yeah, one of these pistons went out already, was already on its way out. You see how it's down? It was on its way out. I was still using it. But the last wheel I did, I brought it down, and that was it. It didn't want to come back up, so I used the Renault scissor jack just to get the wheel up high enough and to finish off this one wheel. So yeah, I literally had a technical difficulty, literally last minute. But let's hurry up and get this done because I'm ready to move on because we're pretty much 80% of the way here, literally. Guys, so it is a bittersweet feeling. Yes, this is a very bittersweet feeling. Yeah, guys, so the Q50 is pretty much almost fully demodded. Let's take a look. All right, so now the car is back to stock. Yes, no more BBK. Brand new rotor. It's looking really good and clean. And the bad side. So yeah, everything's still bled, everything's working. So depending on if they fix the car, this is gonna be my setup. Oh, with the exception of what I'll have to drop on. And yeah, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the boost in motion, man. Boost in motion is how I'm looking. So guys, you made it to this part, which means you made it to the end of the video. Listen, shout out to me, man. Shout out to me. This is it. I'm not sad or anything like that. Most of my friends that know me know that I'm a very positive person. I try to always think positive things. And yeah, this is it. This is what was going to happen regardless. Either it was going to get returned stock, unhit, or return, in this case, return stock, maybe fixed, you know, but fixed by the insurance company. Or finally, if they do choose to total it out, you know, that's it. Bye-bye Q50. So, guys, if you want to support me, support the channel, you already know. Teespring account below. Boost in Motion got to come back from this. I have a money sign, Boost in Motion Cash App if you guys want to donate to the channel. And outside that, man, if you want to do anything for free, like always hit the like button, watch the videos from the start to finish. That's what you guys can do for free. I appreciate you guys so much, man. This has been a great journey. But you'll probably see a video after this where the car's, you know, going on to a... There'll still be some more information on this Q50, on the progress of what's going to happen. But this is my last time really seeing the car. I'll probably see it tomorrow when the tow truck comes and pick it up. And then I'll see the next day by the shop or however that is. So we'll see. This isn't final goodbyes because we don't know yet. We don't know yet. What we do know is if it's totaled, it's gone. If it's fixed, it's gone in 2-3 months. So it's still technically a farewell. So outside of guys, we have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You have a good day. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you.